In statistical analysis, it is divided into three broad categories: univariate, bivariate, and multivariate. Univariate where only one variable at a time is examined for generalization. Bivariate, the name itself it gives meaning by. There are two variables at a time is examined for generalization. Multivariate, there are two or more variables at a time is examined for generalization. It is broadly divided into two ways: dependent technique and independent technique. Dependent technique, it has multiple regression, discriminant analysis, multiple correlation, canonical, ANOVA, ANOVA, F-test, Z-test, T-test, and chi-square test. Interdependent technique is cluster analysis, factor analysis, conjoint analysis, multidimensional scaling. Let us see about some terminologies that we have to understand the basic difference in dependent technique usage. ANOVA and MANOVA. ANOVA, it is an analysis of variance. MANOVA is multiple analysis of variance. ANOVA, mean difference of more than two groups on one dependent variable. MANOVA, mean difference among groups across several dependent variables. Multiple correlation and regression. Multiple correlation, combine effect of two or more independent variable on a dependent variable. Multiple regression, simultaneous effect on several independent variable on a dependent variable. Z-test and T-test, it is type of a parametric test. It is a distribution method. Z-test can be used for more than 30 sample and T-test can be applicable for less than 30 sample. It is most powerful and productive method. Chi-square test, finding association between variable. It is one type of non-parametric test. The next one is discriminant analysis and multiple regression. Discriminant analysis, it is used for predicting dependent variable that have at least two but generally three or more level: user, non-user, high performer, moderate performer, low performer. That way we can discriminate the group. But multiple regression, just it is used to predict dependent variable alone. So discriminant analysis, it has criterion variable, two group criterion variable and multiple discriminate. Two group discriminate means criterion variable only two category. Multiple discriminate variable means more categories are involved. The next slide, we are going to see about the steps in discriminant analysis. Before we move that discriminant analysis, let me give a small example how it is used. It is used for, as I said earlier, it is used for predictive tool. Discriminant analysis used for predictive tool. Suppose a patient approaching a doctor with a problem of cough, but doctor has a doubt whether he is having a lung cancer. So doctor is asking many questions. How many days you have cough, the number of cigarettes smoked a day, coughing frequency in a day, intensity, everything it is asked by the doctor. Again, doctor ask him to take a X-ray. Again, after seeing the X-ray, he prescribed to go for a scan. After completing scan, he advised him to go for a biopsy. It confirmed there is a lung cancer. So, for predicting disease, for predicting this discriminant analysis, it is helpful. This is an example for discriminant analysis. There are steps involved. First of all, we have to formulate the problem. Estimate discriminant function. Here discriminate function, he is having many doubts. Number of cigarettes smoked a day, coughing frequency, intensity, how many days he is suffering, all the questions. Then determine the significance of discriminate. Then interpret the result by using X-ray scan and operation. Assess the validity. Like that we can take any business relevant problem. We can do discriminate function. Let me explain you how it is useful in business. The next slide. Why discriminant analysis? As I said earlier, it is a predictive tool. It can use to classify object into two groups. It is used for political scientists use on a tool for improving the quality. Dr. Ambedkar, Economics of Drafting Committee of the Constitution of India, Mr. Stephen Brahms, expert on voting system, Mr. Sor Ramasamy, editor of Duklak, use this discriminate analysis for predicting purpose, just for improving quality. So to determine which descriptive variable have the greatest power to discriminate. So it is applicable even in marketing research. Let's see, the product research, it helps to differentiate heavy users, medium users and light users of a particular products. An image research to discriminate between customers' favorable perception of a particular brand. And it is used in advertising research, how market segments differ in media consumption, and direct marketing to identify characteristics of customers who respond to direct marketing and those who don't. So it can be applicable even in marketing research. It is a predictive tool. It is helpful for improving quality. Let us see canonical analysis and cluster analysis. Canonical analysis. It is a relationship between two sets of data with several independent and dependent variables. The correlation between two composites can be canonical correlation. It can be used in marketing, brand management, consumer behavior, even IMC, integrated marketing communication. Cluster analysis, it's purely object oriented. As I said earlier, it is similar to cluster research. Among the groups are homogeneous, between the groups are heterogeneous. Cluster analysis can be used. Cluster analysis can be used. It helpful to find highly correlated variable, and those variable will have low correlation with of other cluster. So among the groups are homogeneous, between the groups are heterogeneous, finding highly correlated variable and low correlated variable. It can be used in new product research to examine product offering relative to competition, test marketing to group test cities into homogeneous cluster, buyer behavior, similar group of buyers who have similar choice criteria, in market segmentation to develop separate market segment on the basis of geographic, demographic, psychographic and behavioral variable. So it can be used in marketing research. There are few questions for discussion. Name the multivariate analysis used for marketing research. Which analysis considered to be a predictive tool? In what way discriminate analysis different from multiple regression? Before we end this session, a small recap. Statistical analysis divided into three ways: univariate, bivariate, multivariate. The purpose is only for generalization. Generalization means commonly we are saying univariate, only one variable taken for study at a time. For generalization, bivariate, two variable has taken for study for generalization, and multivariate, more than two variable have taken. Discriminant analysis, it is a tool for improving quality. It is a use for predictive tool. Even political scientists, economists are using this. It is used in marketing research widely. Cluster analysis, it is purely object-oriented study. Among the groups are homogeneous, between the groups are heterogeneous. Like a cluster research, it can also be among the groups are homogeneous, between the groups are heterogeneous. It is used to find highly correlated variable and low correlated variable. Any clarification, please comment me. Thank you for watching.